what I'll do is kind of walk towards the other, like away from the door we came out, but then I'll do like the banging on the thing to get them looking at the garage door.
Reload! You hear? Oh Jesus! I grabbed my ammo. Who is it?
Land shark.
Oh Christ! It's a land shark. You hear frantic reloading going on.
Yeah, I'm like moving away from there and just kind of taking cover.
Yeah. As soon as he said they were starting to calm down until somebody said land shark, and then they got them all riled up again. Swade, give me a luck roll for something here.
Yeah, I just want to continue the fuckery at this point. This is entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Right. There appears to be no windows or vents or anything like that. The best you could hope for is that death comes and takes you soon. All right. So they frantically reload, and they're like, "What do we do?" And they're talking. You can hear distantly, like you hear. It sounds like whistles going off.
Okay.
So we seem to have lost Jack.
Let the cavalry pull him out.
All right. Eventually, the guards do come running up, and they look at you.
I don't know. Some idiots are in there shooting at us.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Wrestling Red, mate. Who are you?
Aren't you the guy who owns this warehouse?
Yeah.
How many of them are there that have taken your warehouse over?
Well, I think they're guards that Freddie bought or paid for. Maybe you
Freddie?
can tell them to drop their guns and come out peacefully.
Freddie, fire starter?
Is there any other?
I hope not.
Well, you know Freddie, so now you know what the situation is.
They yell, "City guards!" And you hear, "Oh, thank God! We barely managed to repel a bunch of people who came in to rob this place. We're going to come in. If you shoot at us, we're going to kill you all. And then put your corpses on trial."
Our friend
Drop
is
your
in the
gun.
back.
Don't you hear?
We have a friend in the office. Make sure not to shoot at him.
In the office?
Yeah, he took cover in the office.
Oh, right. They go in, they relieve the guys of their guns, and the guys are babbling about how half a dozen people came breaking in. You look, eventually a couple guards come in. They grab Swade and drag him out and hold him up in front of Wrestling Rat. Do you know this man?
Oh, did you say that they did that with Swade?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's him. Thanks, mate.
When you say that's him, do you mean that he's a criminal and we should take him away, or
No,
he's a friend of yours?
That's the friend I was talking about.
Ah, good. They set him up, brush him down, and pat him on the back and say, "You're a lucky man to have survived that."
Indeed. I thought they
go
got you.
chastise the guards. There's more bullet holes in everything now. The guards they're like, "Oh my God, it's Wrestling Rad. Sir, we just drove off a half a dozen bandits."
Great job.
Yay!
Good work, man. It's everything we come to expect from government employees.
Yeah, government employees. We work for Wrestling Rad. Freddie Firestarter hired us, and he said that we couldn't be too careful.
Let me introduce myself, I say.
Did he show you a picture of wrestling when he did this?
No, everybody knows who Wrestling Rad is.
Okay, because you seem to have missed that finer point.
Where did you come from? They say, pointing at Swade.
We walked right in and went to the office, and then when we came out, you started shooting at us.
That's not no.
I am Jack Swade, Director of Security appointed by Wrestling Rad. I point to my shoulder.
They look at it.
Your new superior.
Oh my God, he's been shot by some of the brigands that we drove off.
Oh, he should get a fast talk roll for that shit.
No, we need to get these guys shotguns.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Shoot first, hide the body later, I say.
Yes, sir.
Freddie's gonna be very surprised. Anyway,
if you have your shotguns delivered, these are our own guns. We weren't supplied them. We had to bring our own.
Well, they'll do for now.
They hang their heads.
Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
All right, Brad.
Are we getting a raise? Shh, says the other one to him.
Do you remember those?
Voilà. Don't let the cat out. What?
I taught you 3 words, Rad. Do you remember what they are?
Umau May?
No. Act.
Pull down your pants.
Act of.
Oh, act of God.
Yes.
Act of God insurance.
Yes.
I like pull down your pants better.
Do they have PC insurance?
No.
That would be nice. PC fuckery insurance.
Oh my God. Quick AFK from Logan. I'll be right back.
All right, Logan.
You guys figure stuff out.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab something here real quick too.
That's
Cool.
Yeah.
So how you doing, Ralph? Yep. All right, everybody's gone. Right.
I don't think I've seen so much bad dice rolling.
Oh God, yeah, he's cursed today.
Well, nothing better than having guards that are vigilant and,
Scared little girls. Yeah.
I'd rather have him shoot first.
Yep. Okay.
Well, ever since a bunch of other guards died. As you guys are leaving from that place to go to a different place, then
Yeah, he wanted to head to the embassy, so I don't know if you want to start us moving that way or.
certainly.
right.
This is down near the docks.
We head for the embassy.
No
I
worries.
assume Rosalind comes with us.
Yep. You guys head over to the embassy. There he is.
I flag down Elwin.
Hold on a second. So suddenly the camera gets an extreme close-up of Rasslin Rad, who then says,
I don't pretend to have all the answers. I don't even pretend to know what the questions are. Hey, where am I?
right, you guys track down Elwin in the embassy, and he looks at you warily and says, hello? Ah, Rasslin.
Hey, Elwin, okay. Hey, Elwin, just wanted to know how things were going at the embassy. If Freddie's giving you any more trouble.
Has Freddie been inside the embassy? Says Elwin.
No, I think he's got his little pen outside now.
We have built him his special place. Have you shown these two his new special place? You can
No,
find him in there.
I think that was a good idea because he might burn the place down otherwise.
No, be sure to walk him by his new place at some point, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
They might enjoy it.
Thank
I
you.
might enjoy it.
Before I bleed all over your clean floors, is there some kind of medical tent or doctor here?
Of course, we can get a doctor for you. Not a problem at all. He gets one of the doctors here who comes over and he goes, ha, ha, ha. He rolls a fucking crit. And he goes, re-roll at 1. You heal at 4 points as he bandages you, changes all the fucking bandages, and he goes, Helton. We're going to get these laundered because they're better than the towels we have, even though they'll have old blood on them. Great. You get patched up pretty good.
Yeah, I swing by. I show him Freddie's pen.
It's a giant human-sized doghouse, and it's got latches so that you can unlatch it and open up the roof, which opens like, and it's apparently made to stay all the way open or all the way closed. And there's a food and water bowl out front.
Freddie's in the doghouse here.
Yeah, that's why he was staying at that warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
It's now his place.
Actually, he doesn't stay there. He just hired the guards for a short time, and he sleeps in the doghouse. You can tell because when you open it up, you can see that it's been slept in.
I feel like a place to chain him up in here. The chains, we can't go too far.
Jesus.
Yeah. Freddy's a weird fucker, you're thinking. You literally have to crawl through a doghouse opening to get into this place.
All right, so we had business changing out equipment here, so.
Where are we going?
Yeah, we're going to Bartertown eventually, but we're going to go to the bank here next. Like grab a couple things.
While he's doing that, I set up shop and start making a trump of the embassy again.
Can you teach me how to do that while you're doing it?
You
Yeah,
get
sure.
to roll. You get to roll during skill whoring. Oh wait, no, you're teaching him. Then you get to do it now. Teaching him, you do now. Otherwise, if you're just making trumps of different things, that's during skill whoring time. But if you're teaching him, you can roll now. Which you
Damn
failed.
close.
Yeah. Cool. No, maybe Rasslin will teach him when he gets back. So.
Okay, I got you. So you want to save all? I
Teaching
thought
works.
we needed to do it in game. You want to save it all for like fuck off time. Got it.
Yeah.
Teaching worked. Logan, I also played a artistic expression card to add to my painting skill.
I have an assist. So let me know when you want me to play that for you.
I've got an I can do it if you really want to get it.
So I made teaching. What else do you need?
Painting's your next step.
Do you want my assist on that, or
Does the artistic expression bump it up craftsman level? Read the artistic expression to me, please.
Gain a permanent 10% of any of the following skills. May not go above 60.
Oh,
Architecture,
okay.
art, lore, art, carpentry, singing, possibly other skills.
I'm assuming that you've already added it onto whatever skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you got something low, I can give you an I can do it so I can actually learn this. It's It's plus 50% on the roll.
Let's see. Actually, I've got a play immediately card. If there are 3 or more players, everyone draw a card. If not, discard this card. All right, so we all get a card. We leveled up.
Woo!
All right, so I've got an assistant +5. I've got a skill +5. Let's see. I'm going to get rid of a strength +20 unless one of you guys wants it.
No, I'm good. Oh, actually, you know what? Super supporter. Give me the strength +20.
Okay.
Like I said, I've got my assist, Jay. Just let me know if you need me to play it beforehand.
So am I going to be making a painting and a trump roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I make the painting roll first, and then you can play it on the trump roll. That's the lowest skill I have.
I was going to say you could play the skill +5s or whatever for the painting, and then he has the I can do it for the trumping.
For the trump, yeah, that's what I was saying. So if we would have one to give
So
Jack,
I'll
I
play
think we should give
I'll play the skill +5, and if someone wants to play assistant.
Just an assist 5.
All right, it's +10 on the painting.
So that was 1 assistant and 1 skill.
So +10 total to your painting. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
You really like airplane, don't you? Oh, Jesus. Oh, well.
Use
well.
this paintbrush. Use this paintbrush.
Okay, I'll try that one. It's kind of spongy.
They give you a reroll card or something?
Yeah, he played a reroll,
Supporter
but I have
reroll,
to.
yeah.
Oh. Now, with your painting that low, yeah, you may almost want the I can do it for this, but good luck. Whatever.
I've got another assistant +5. If you want to try playing that on me, depends on how bad you want this.
Can I paint for him?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Take it and play the assist, Jake. Oh, there you go. I play it.
There you go. Change this to a 5.
I believe in you.
Mm.
You can do it.
Ow!
Yeah, you're never getting this skill, dude.
Happy little trees.
And we put a little seagull there. It's your world.
All right. I have a supporter reroll card if you want to play that. Depends on how bad you want it.
But he's not blowing any paws for you.
No, I wouldn't blow it on him either.
Yeah, exactly.
The experienced players. I ain't blowing paws on you. You're not blowing paws on me. Everybody knows this. Everybody's fine.
I hit hit accept again. There you go.
All right. Try these crayons. Big jumbo ones.
All right, let me get rid of my +5.
No.
So we're re-rolling. All right, there's that one.
Hey! Now has come the time for the I can do it card at last.
Okay, what's you got a card to trade me?
Yep.
This is Swade's big moment in the sun. Now he will sing My Big Moment in the Sun by Jack Swade.
My big moment in the sun. If I had a didgeridoo, I could sing better, but
Let go on.
Where the hell did I put that skill?
Let me go on.
I believe in you, Raslin Rod.
You can do this.
With a, you can do it!
You can do it, man.
All night long.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
He didn't even need the I can do it. Yeah, nice.
And here's your new ability. It's also on the boards, but it is a big wall of text. Enjoy.
All right, so the trump card that I was actually. So does this mean I can actually create a trump card of Jack?
Of Jack? Sure.
Yeah, I'm like painting him. Okay, there we go. Here, you take that. Keep that on you.
Would you guys like to link hands and dance around the completed painting of Jack Swade?
Oh, we must.
First.
Yep. La 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 la.
I now have 2 worshipers, Logan. Mark it down. 2 worshipers.
La 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 la.
So, what is this actual skill called in all of this text here?
Trump basics.
It's all the way at the top. You have to scroll up a few times.
Holy shit.
Basic create Trump. We no longer have create true Trump and create sketch Trump. When we started, there was like 2 kinds of Trumps you can make. You can make a sketch, which is a temporary Trump.
Yeah, sketch is gone now due to skill warring. Nobody sketches anything anymore.
Right.
I mean, you could just sketch it, but yeah, you could sketch it like if you're in the moment and it's like we have to escape this prison cell and all I've got is a spoon and I'm going to sketch a Trump on the wall. Then you can make a roll on it. But
okay,
yeah, it's good for a quicker thing, but. By quicker, it's like it still takes a good fucking hour. So, right, you get all that there, bro?
I'll get it off the board later. I got it down on my.
Cool. All right. So, after getting a lovely Trump of yourself, be sure to keep note of it. It is counted as a magic items for purposes of the magic item goes bye-bye card. So, I would recommend getting some blockers or use. Trump cards you don't give a shit about as blockers, as some people do.
Yeah.
But having a Trump of yourself later comes in more useful. Right now it's neat. And you can hand it to other people and go, here's a Trump of me, call me when you and give it fucking back. But yeah. Because people are busy working on so much shit, which is one of the reasons that all the Trump making comes at the end now, that they don't just sit there and fucking print Trump cards anymore, which is good because they're really okay.
That's the best of the PCs. We ran out of paper. Anyway.
All right. So do we need weapons where we're going, Rad, or what do we need?
Well, it's basically this zone. It's like 1800s. We're going over to Bartertown in Genovia. So if you want to bring your
big
pistol,
iron on my hip.
Yeah, the big iron on your hip.
All
right.
I flagged out Elwin and asked for a similar weapon, if he could please.
He looks at you like you're on crack. He goes, "Don't you have any guns?"
Yes, but not the appropriate kind.
Search around the rooms. You'll probably find one there.
Thank you, Elwin.
Certainly. He wanders off. He's doing important administrative stuff. He's very busy.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's the equivalent of your kids coming and asking you for a lollipop when they've been getting them for years by themselves.
Okay. I didn't realize there were just guns lying around, Logan.
There aren't. They're in drawers and stuff like that. But yeah, you find one eventually.
Okay. All right. Got it. I holster up.
Cool. It's even got bullets in it. 5 bullets ready to rock.
Oh, safe. Yeah. A safe gun.
I've watched too many YouTube videos of a guy going, oh, Jesus.
All right, then. And looks like, let me see if this is where they left something. Grab some.
Oh, by the way, rocks. Give me a memory roll since you may have personally forgotten. I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah.
You're thinking that did you see the Harlequin that threw the rock in the window here?
Yes.
Did you see the Harlequin that was following you in the other town?
Gothic, yes.
You think that they're the same motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's pretty significant because it's different zones. I just wanted to point that out.
Yes. I understand this. Blah.
Okay.
Did they ever rebuild the Clems here?
No, and Clems is unreliable now.
Yeah, I heard that. The last time I was here, they had also blown it up.
Must have been all that glycerin on the floor, huh?
I'm not sure. We could go check on it.
I'm watching Ralph, who's watching the amount of fuckery going on, and realizing how much of it is either caused by or allowed by the PCs. And I can tell that it's like tendrils of fucking pain going into his head. And he's plotting. He's plotting now, which I like to see.
I got a 10-year plan, buddy. 10-year plan. So
I like it. I fear that between Rasslin Rad and Jack Swade that the campaign may become easier on some of the PCs, and that scares me. So you guys head over to the area where all kinds of construction is going on and whatnot, and you see a lot of the refugee Australian guys working hard on building buildings and stuff like that. And as far as the barber shop goes, they have fucked it all up. It doesn't even look like a Clem's, but it's labeled barber shop and a hand-painted sign above the door. So,
Logan, is the pole out there?
No, the pole was vaporized apparently when I don't know, 40, 50 pounds of fucking nitroglycerin exploded.
Yeah, I was hoping to reset the Clems and let it build itself, but I think this Clems is fucked.
Yeah, last I came here, there was like just a crater in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, they filled in the crater, mostly. Mostly.
And then built this shack on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh, these blocks are great.
Yeah. They're like, yeah. Praise for Rasslin Rad. Yeah. A guy standing on top of one of the buildings goes, yeah. And then the building goes, and they go, ah. Because they failed their building roll even on that building. So.
All right. I've swapped out all my gear. I've got what I need. Let's see. You've got your 6 ions. Let's go somewhere discreet so we can attempt to trump out of here.
All right. You guys are heading somewhere discreet. Rock, give me an empathy roll. And Rasslin, give me an empathy roll.
F.
Good. And Rasslin Rad. Roll that. Yeah. You guys are thinking Swade's looking old and angry.
I still had my plus 50 modifier in there, so I did not make it at half.
Okay.
No problem. I still made it.
Okay. He definitely looks old and angry now. He's starting to look like the get off my lawn guy.
That's how he's looked for a while, though. That's how he's always looked.
I mean, more so. You guys head over to somewhere discreet where you can go trumping.
All right, let's attempt to trump the body town. Want a luck roll?
No, don't attempt, succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There is no try. Do or do not.
Critical.
Wow, no problem. It works just fine. Everybody say hi to Matt.
Hey,
Matt.
take your shirt off.
They said, take your shirt off. Yeah, it's a card for Rasslin Rad. Take your card. All right, so you guys arrive in, if you're talking Swade, you've left your mic muted.
Oh, I'm talking to Vincent Vega.
Tell him we said hi and etc.
He said hello.
Dreamlands only?
Yeah,
discard and redraw. No problem. You guys are back in Bartertown. I don't remember where did the card take you to in Bartertown?
It was like in an alley between
excellent
places, kind of thing.
No problem. Bartertown. It is smelly. It's windy. The desert air is blowing in. It's near a big, vast salt lake and a desert. The salt lake is called the Devil's Anvil, although the Devil's Crotch would be funnier. And the desert is the Himinji Desert. And it's rumored that witches are in there. And it's also one of those dune-y type deserts and stuff. So there's a lot of desert sands in there. And sometimes the witches are known as Himinji's sandwiches.
Whatever.
The town itself is on a rocky outcrop protruding out of the desert. It looks like at one time that they had a mining operation here. There's also a railroad that comes into here, and the railroad itself heads north back toward Melwicks. The rail head is well guarded by soldiers. You're thinking approaching without business being there, or a ticket will probably get you shot. The town itself is a jumble of huts and shanties spilling down the roads and terraces. There's also a crowded town square that you guys make your way to. It has blacksmiths and wheelwrights hammering out their trade, merchants touting their wares, chickens for grain, grain for alcohol, alcohol for sex. There's a signpost which directs traders to the various delights and services of Bartertown, including places like Paradise Alley, Garden of Pleasure, blacksmith, small animals. There's a brothel, barber, doctor, dentist, butchers, not a clown, open market, repair shop, bar, various trading things, and of course, the Blood Dome. The whole construction of the Blood Dome is 10 meters high, and it's made so the fighters within can go up about 7 meters on the rubberized straps. Bartertown is protected by an armored guard under the authority of the Iron Bar. And I have pictures of Bartertown just in case you have no idea what I'm talking about.
And what happens if you break a deal in this town?
Then you gotta face the wheel. Take a card, Ralph. Okay, here's some pictures.
I like the Blood Dome. Is that Kinley's Blood Dome?
They're all Kinley's Blood Dome. Because weird shit happens. So, now, everybody give me a spot hidden roll at half, because it's not all just from the fucking TV thing. There's other shit going on here.
Crit.
Crit, you say?
Oh, same here.
All right.
Another odd one. I think your luck has changed. We buy a lottery ticket.
Now, in this case, maybe a crit wasn't the best thing. I'll tell you why in a second. But Swade, you notice that there's a lot of suspiciously covered figures, some with head shapes that aren't quite human looking in various dimly lit spaces. Many of them have like goggles or breathing apparatuses and stuff on. Wrestling Rad and Rock, both of you guys, please give me sandy rolls as you some of the creatures that are there. Definitely not human. You can put it toward any kind of creature you want if you fail your sanity roll, because it looks like actually, I'll tell you what it looks like in a second. First, the sanity roll, see if you freak out and go start punching one of them in the head as hard as you can.
I clicked sanity roll, but it didn't do anything, and I'm waiting to see if it takes. All right, I click it again. Critical sanity roll.
All right, no problem. Yeah, you guys lose 1 point toward whatever kind of monster you want to put it toward. You find it there.
You guys are in the wiggly zone. Sorry.
What's that?
I said you guys are in the wiggly zone. They're in the 40s. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Logan. I just noticed the insanities.
Good point. And then I would like from everybody a streetwise at full to know something. And of course, if you make it at less than half, that's even better. Streetwise and full, a lot of black market shit here, Swade. Wrestling Rat agrees. He can smell it.
All right.
Also agrees, even though he doesn't really know that much about the streets, apparently.
No, I'm dealing this guy down as a brick on that one.
But what was the result of the streetwise roll?
There's a lot of like very shady stuff that gets traded here.
Are we talking like 1800s or other?
You know, kind of both. Like a lot of people have their goods covered at their tables and stuff, and then they seem to be asking people questions. And if the people don't, when they approach the table and go, "Oh, what's this?" and they ask them some questions, if they don't answer correctly, they go, "Fuck off," and their bodyguards go, and then the guys go away.
So if we got acclimatized to here, we could find a lot of different.
Or, well, you may not need to be acclimatized. You have not approached any of the tables or asked anything yet. So,
okay.
So while we're out of earshot, we're not like walking in the middle of the crowd. I say the reason I'm here is I'm trying to find a professor that came here. And
would you like some water?
is it brown?
Only a little bit of radiation between friends, eh? He moves on.
All right, so we're looking for a professor who has some potential weapons technology that I'd like to find out more about.
Nice.
When I acquired the munitions plant in Hikar, the owner who sold it to me told me about this professor, and had heard to the grapevine that he was working on something new that would change the face of modern warfare forever. So,
his name isn't Moriarty.
No, his name is Otto Frinklemeyer.
As you guys are talking in kind of low voices to each other, making your way through the crowd, you see some guys with big mohawks and stuff. Some of them have like nunchucks or throwing stars or whatever going by and like looking around like, we own this place type of walk. And one of them says something to the other two that are with them. There's three guys total. And they go, give me lip reading if you want to try to make it out over the din that is Bartertown.
Fail. Very close to him. Logan, can you paste that guy's name? Otto Frinkle, whatever.
Yes.
I got lip reading by half.
Those guys are trouble. Keep an eye on the blue one especially. Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm starting to get the hang of muting while I type, Logan.
Good man.
Yep.
Oh, here, I still got this card I got to discard. It's the I Can Do It that I played earlier.
Now, Logan, I know you mentioned like when people are trying to mercantile, and I want to try to listen like what types of questions they're asking.
No problem. You get closer, but there's a lot of racket going on, and the guys are being careful not to say it too loud. So I will need a listen roll to try to make out what it's being said on this one stand.
Listen. Let's see here. Is that under the spot hidden? Feel, smell, taste?
Yeah.
No, it's listen. It's right under lip reading.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. You got good listen too.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't.
Apparently not. Yes. Good point.
Yeah. If you wanted to tell these guys to listen in, you guys can try to surreptitiously hang out near one of the many different guys.
Yeah, basically, let's do it passively, guys. You know, as we're going through, try to hear.
Okay.
Yeah, what I'd like to do too is just spend some time just kind of eavesdropping, see if we overhear anything.
Make your big listen roll, because every time these guys try to listen, the guy comes up with a wooden spoon and a fucking gong and just beats the fuck out of the gong, and they're like, ah!
All right. You do need to buy a lottery ticket now.
Right. At this stand, guy goes, what are you selling? And the guy goes, a Rito first, sir. And he goes, all right. What's the difference between a Glock and a Sig? The guy goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I go, fuck off.
That bloke over there was asking what the difference between a Glock and a Sig was. It was part of a riddle, he asked that bloke. I didn't think they'd know what those were.
They have tech like that here?
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. Anything that's being traded look kind of like modern tech, or?
It looks like there's a lot of suspicious bundles and stuff that are getting traded. Your best guess would be that people are like trading in. Well, give me an evidence analysis roll as you're watching the various trades and just kind of hanging out, being wrestling rad. And as wrestling rad, you have no idea what the fuck is going on. Maybe one of your friends, if you point out what you're looking for to them, might be more inclined to tell you, because you just don't get it.
Yeah,
you're like,
I pointed out
anything.
All right, he points it out.
All these big bundles getting traded. I don't know.
I made my evidence.
What are we doing?
Evidence analysis. He wants us to figure out.
We're trying to determine if they're trading future tech, and everything seems to be bundled up.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of all the differences between the Glock and a Sig. You know, polycarbonate. I know Glock's made in Germany. I don't know where Sig is made, but you know.
Very nice.
Maybe you should go try to answer the riddle. I don't know.
SIGs have a safety, Glocks don't. On a Glock, your finger is the safety.
Maybe you should. There's no safety on a Glock. That's nasty.
Let's go ask him. Let's go approach him. All right. So, what you want? Evidence analysis?
Yeah. Rock made his. I'm curious to see if you make yours as well.
All right. Let me find it.
And then you can go try the riddle of the SIG.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you two are thinking that if there is future tech, everybody's being pretty careful to keep that shit covered up for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right.
Who knows why anybody would wish to hide such a thing?
I bet you they're worried about the Men in Black. The zone is not cleared for that equipment.
Probably. All right, so I'll go up to that vendor that I heard ask that riddle.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, he says.
Like to have a look at your wares.
First, a riddle, sir. What's the difference between a Glock and a SIG?
A Glock does not have a safety.
Ooh,
Made out of polycarbonate. Made in Germany.
Enough said. He says he moves back the thing and he has looks like modern firearms and stuff. He says, look quickly and I'll cover it back up and we'll talk more about what you want.
All right.
Yes. What are you after and what do you have to trade?
Well, I was looking for a new sidearm and looks like you've got a nice selection there.
15-round magazine, 9mm. Yes, sir. Anything you need? This guy doesn't look particularly human. His mouth is stretched a bit wide, and he's wearing a lumpy turban. He also seems to be kind of standing at a strange angle.
What do you want? What are you looking for?
Logan, before we attempt to make this trade, I'm going to play a counter surveillance card and have a quick look around.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I need an 80. Nope.
All right. All manner of things. Anything very interesting would be nice. Music boxes are something I've been after for a while. I don't suppose you have those, though, so I'm curious to hear what you have. You know what I trade, yes?
What was the last thing you said?
Say again. Music boxes, so would you like to see what else you have for trade?
He knows.
Well, I don't have anything like a music box on me. Just got some guilders.
Don't care about any kind of weird foreign currency. Just looking for things to trade, sir. This is Bartertown, after all, where we all come to trade.
It's Melwick's currency, though. That's not too foreign, is it?
I don't need to be taking the train, sir. Thank you very much.
Gold might work.
Don't care about gold. This is Bartertown, not come to Gold Town.
I see. So you want something valuable.
Yeah. Yes. That's why they call it Bartertown, if you'll forgive my cheek, sir.
Yes. Very nice.
You don't look like you brought a lot of trade goods. Can I ask what you're looking for, sir? I don't think you've come for a sidearm, no.
No, just not yet. I've getting an idea of what the demand around here is, what people want.
Many things that go all over. Yes, all over, if you know what I mean, sir.
Could you possibly guide us into the direction of things a bit newer than your wares?
Oh, yes, sir. What do you have to trade for that information, sir? Trade, barter, if you will. Here in Bartertown. Barter, yes.
We get it.
Do you?
I think I get the point, yeah.
I reach into my pocket and I don't pull it out, but I expose the leather Mygo headband.
He says, could I see it? He hands you a bag.
Yes. There you go.
Put it in the bag. He checks it out and he says, it's enough. It's enough. He gives you very careful directions to it should be far enough more modern, sir. More
Yes. Right.
his name is Kobe Ja. Kobe Ja, sir. Don't let his looks put you off, though, and try not to look very hard, if you know what I mean. Good day, sir. Good day.
Thank you. Pleasure. All right. We start heading that direction, or at least I do.
So what you looking for there, mate?
Meat on a stick. I'm kind of hungry.
Iguana on a stick. Very nice.
I thought you were looking for somebody who was dealing in things of state of the art.
I wasn't sure if I wanted to ask that gentleman.
No, that's why I'm getting you to somebody who deals in something more modern. You understand?
Oh, I thought we were going to go get some meat on the stick.
Right.
I'm all hungry now.
All right. Stick vendor.
No problem.
Side rail looking for the hot dog guy. You know.
They do have hot dogs on a stick. They sell those. They'll actually take bits of metal for that or whatever.
Right. Do you got any coin there, Rad?
Yeah, I've got local currency.
What is this money you speak of?
Money? He says, "What do you wish to trade?" He holds up 3 meat skewers each, so 9 meat skewers.
All right. You want some? Got some notes.
He looks at you like you just said, "You can wipe your ass with these. It's awesome, but it's not a full roll paper." He says, "I'd really like some toilet paper. Do you have any toilet paper?" I can just feel it now between my butt cheeks, just sliding in and out. Oh, he says.
Funny thing is, I actually got all this currency in this town before. No one wants to take it.
Oh yeah, you get the currency here, but currency is not widely traded. He says, "Do you have any small currency then? Coins, metals?"
I have Melwick's currency, and that's it. Do you want
Silver?
You're saying you only take Westmead currency?
No.
Westmead is coins.
I just want something that's I can melt into something useful.
Right. I'll give him a Gothic silver.
Thank you, sir. He gives you 9 skewers.
Okay.
All right, Rad.
All right. So while we're eating and walking, so as far as how we should go about asking, we should probably think about what the best way. Should we just go out and ask for this person, or maybe we should try to somehow leave some sort of signal for him where he might actually try to seek us out?
That's up to you, Rad. But just so you know, I've only got one more big barter item.
Thanks for the meal, Rad.
Oh, no problem.
Would you like to eat your hot dog on a stick in a suggestive manner, or just eat it?
I started.
No, I'm not quite that crazy anymore.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, no, good call. Good call. Thank
Didn't
you.
know if you were going to
If Doc Fulton was here, I might eat it that way.
He's a honey. He is.
No, I see the way he looks at me.
Rad. Basically, I thought maybe if you wanted to start with somebody with newer technology, they might, maybe this nutty professor's working with other technology.
Mm-hmm.
I got a few items in my pack we could barter.
Yeah, it's hard to say. When he says modern warfare, that could mean anything. But obviously in this town, they're selling stuff from all over the multiverse.
Very, very secretively.
Yes.
No problem. You guys head over to Kobe Jop, and it looks like he's a really bulky individual who's wearing a lot of big robes and stuff with some sort of beekeeper hat that has a wide brim and stuff. Mm. And the shadows are a bit disturbing underneath it. You're not sure that Kobe Jot is even close to human. And it's kind of squatting behind or in front of a tent that has an opening. And when you guys walk up, you're pretty sure it's a reproduced voice they're trying to make it sound as natural as possible. And that, of course, ruins it entirely. Hello, may I help you?
Good eye, mate.
You hear him saying, "Good day."
Yeah, me and my associates here have been looking around for some wares, and we understand you might have some of the more newer technology that we're looking for.
What do you mean by newer technology?
Well, the weapons and equipment from this era are pretty ancient as far as what we're looking for.
Yeah, say no more. Please come into the tent. He takes you in and he offers you a very small thing. It's about this long, maybe, no, that's like 20 centimeters long and kind of thin. And it looks a lot like a knife handle. And he goes, please try this out. He indicates a loaf of bread.
Okay.
I'll try a slice.
Yeah, it's a mini lightsaber that you cut bread and it cooks it at the same time.
Oh, very nice.
Wouldn't happen to have bigger ones of that. The larger model?
That's what she said.
They were outlawed by the Tangani Accord.
Of course.
Now, what sort of wares do you specialize in? Just weaponry, or do you have...
What do you need specifically? We do have a replacement for toilet paper.
3 seashells, I take it?
Well,
if you knew, why did you ask?
I didn't ask.
I'm actually looking for a few things. One thing you might be able to help me with is a person that came to Bartertown recently.
We do not sell slaves, not allowed here, not even for food.
Now, he was a professor that came to make some connections to talk about some of his own weapons technology he had developed.
He's shaking his head. I do not get out much. What is the name?
You haven't been visited by any professors from another land wanting to talk about new tech?
The creature sways back and forth. It might be its equivalent of shaking its head no.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
What's his name, Rad? He just asked a simple question.
All right, then. It's Otto Frinklemeyer.
He rolls his knowing about shit going on around here. Never heard of him. Sorry.
And probably never will from that roll.
Right. If he tries his cleverness roll and says, error.
Honorable Kobe Ja, do you have any first aid equipment? Medical, med tech?
Yeah, sure. Slapbacks will work on ape physique.
What about an overthruster?
Good call. Maybe we'll find out what the damn thing is.
For thruster? Negative.
What was the first thing you said there?
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't hear either.
The mic cut out.
Oscillation over thruster? Negative.
Kobe, should I call you Kobe or Kobe Ja or Ja?
Kobe Ja.
Kobe Ja, do you know what one looks like? Can you describe an overthruster to us?
It is a myth.
So in the myths, how do they describe it?
How do they describe it? Yeah.
He rolls his oscillation over thruster lore and no fails. You wish to talk about slapbacks or not? I have other things to do.
I've got a translator I could trade for the slapbacks.
Give
It's
me
a cyberpunk translator.
All right, you've shown that. He checks it out. He attempts to figure out weird tech. That's right. He begins to bargain with the Rock, ignoring you two entirely. 2 slapbacks.
Bargain in half, Kobe.
4 slapbacks.
More. Thank you. How effective are these? What's their potency?
Should help on an ape. He gives you 4 slap packs and
Slap packs, Paul?
Yep.
Is this like stim packs, basically?
Kind of. Yeah. Instead of like a needle or whatever, you put it over the affected wound and hope for the best.
Okay. All right.
Logan, while he's ignoring me and bargaining, I look in my pocket at that grayish sphere that I have. You know what I'm talking about?
I think that got. Oh, did you keep that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You had your own.
Yeah.
One of the PCs left in there from their other adventure got stolen. You have your own. Okay, you look at that.
Is it glowing?
No, it didn't glow before, did it? Oh, it sometimes glows.
It glows in the presence of MyGo Tech.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm just curious if this guy was,
No, he doesn't have any cool MyGo tech.
All right, just checking.
Very clever, sir.
I just want to see how advanced he is or how modern.
He's not into that freaky shit.
I don't know. We got a little miniature lightsaber.
Yeah, true. Good call, man.
Imagine having something that cooks bread as it slices. You can't get anything better than that in the entire universe. It's awesome.
Imagine what you do with the Pop-Tart.
And makes it toast at the same time.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. So there you go. Unless you guys have anything else you want to trade right now,
No,
he's
I'm good
done
with
with the whole talking thing. Okay.
So you're going to
All
keep pounding the pavement here, or
Yep. So he hasn't heard of him. So what do you think then? Should we be careful about how much we spread this guy's name around, or should we just go around asking for him? What do you think?
Oh, I think we should keep him as a personal contact. There's certain people I wouldn't want to share it with.
Says Rock, completely not understanding what you just asked.
No, I'm talking about the Otter Finkelmeyer that we're looking for. On one hand, I'm hesitant to go spreading his name around too much.
Do you know anything about him? What he looks like?
Yeah, I don't even know who he is.
No. Well, his name's Otter, so he could be from Beaskin. I don't know,
Beaskin.
but he might be from Hika actually, because it was the owner of that Hika munitions plant who gave me his name. I mean, Otter is kind of a weird name, but
I thought it was
The people-
Otto on the end.
The Beastkin don't actually think they're animals. They kind of just pass
Oh, it
it.
is
So
yeah, I copy and pasted what you sent me.
Christ.
Well,
You know-
that
We could do the whole camel routine. Just walk up
Camel?
and down the aisles yelling, Otter, Otter.
Polo.
Well, I was going to say, if you decide you don't mind spreading his name around, it'd be a simple research roll. Otherwise, it would be much more complicated.
Yeah, we're just looking for Otter.
Yeah. You're thinking wandering around and yelling somebody's name. Everybody else is wandering around yelling shit too. People are not paying attention to them.
If you want to do that, I'll support you.
or we could either just start by going over to like the bar or equivalent of the bar or hotel, seeing if those people know. I mean,
I think that's what the research role is for.
So yeah, I mean, we're gonna end up eventually spreading his name around to a few people, so we might as well do that.
All
I'll
right.
support you on the research.
Who's doing primary? Rock supports whoever the primary researcher is.
Not me.
Okay, I'll do it.
I don't think. Hang on here.
All right. Do you want to roll? Do you want Swade's support in your research?
I'll tell you if you want it.
Or do you want to just put your hand on his forehead and then hit it with your other hand as hard as you can?
Feel lucky, Bob? You want me to help you or not? You tell me. You want some help?
Basically, don't fumble. That's a -10. Otherwise, you're not gonna
Maybe yes, maybe no.
cause any
Is
harm.
this something you have any skill in? Any practice with it?
I'm good at everything.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
All right, +5.
Good luck. We're all counting on you. This is the big roll. Without this, you are completely doomed to guess where this fucker is. All right.
I think he went home.
Nice. He's nice.
Oh well, at least I got a check in research.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could switch it up and make like Russ the primary and you guys go secondary. I suppose you could do that.
Okay, if we can play musical chairs, let's do that. Support me,
try
guys.
that. We can go ask a couple other folks.
Sure, I'll support him. No,
Well, crit.
There's the
Plus
question.
10?
For us.
he goes up and asks.
Wade, who's good at everything, has so far not had the dice.
Crit.
Nice.
Right. You walk up and ask a guy who sells metal pieces, and he's like, Otter? Oh, yeah, I know Otter. What do you want him for? He's a good customer. You kill him, I'll be upset.
Yeah. He's a good man and thorough.
He glares at you.
Do you know where we can find him?
What are you going to trade him for?
Yeah.
Barter him.
Yeah.
I show him an MRE from my pack.
He looks at a large plastic rectangle and goes, what is it?
Yeah, it's an MRE. You break the thing and it gives you a hot meal. Not good enough?
I don't understand, he says. You see Swade shaking his head sadly in the background.
It's an instant hot meal.
Is it magic? He looks suspicious.
No, it's tech.
He begins to blink rapidly at you.
Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Logan. Oh, you fucker. All right.
Yeah, been fine. What do you do?
We get the fuck out of here.
Right, you guys
What's
take
happening?
off. What?
What's happening?
The MIBs are coming. I just set off the zone anti-tech. He's just matrixed and told the MIBs. Do you know who the MIBs are?
Yeah, I've heard a little bit about him.
All right, we need to get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Can you trump us back to?
Make a left. Make a left. Make a left.
No, we need to leave this zone.
All right, are you sure?
Positive.
Rock is beginning to panic.
I look for a big stick to jam up Raslin's ass and break it off.
You fucker, I thought everybody here was. No, you're right. I didn't check. All right.
There's a big stick over there. Yeah, it's got some guy impaled on it. And says,
You got that trump at the embassy, right?
Brad won't mind.
No, my card of the embassy went away.
Okay.
You guys hurry through, and
But I mean, we can get out of here if you really think we need to.
Yeah, the MIBs are pretty powerful. If you kill them, they come back in powers of two. We'll talk about it later. Just get us the fuck out of here.
Right.
Has anybody ever talked to one of these guys?
Yes.
Are they
You want to
hiring?
stay and have a chat with them?
I thought about it.
If you want to, it's risky. It's very risky. Joshua McKay did manage to negotiate with them when the aliens attacked the embassy. Since we're the ones who broke the zone, they may be very upset with us.
What do you mean, we, white man?
I know. Since I'm the one who broke the zone, they may be very upset with me and need some explaining.